Hello, this is Dr. Eric Lund. In this video, I want to give you a stretch that you can do to help relieve lower back pain. So one of the muscles that if it becomes very tight, that can put extra stress on the lower back, causing pain in the lower back, is the hip flexor. And many of us have tight hip flexors because, again, we're in the seated position a lot. We may work in front of a computer. And so then, when you're sitting, the hip flexor is in this contracted and shortened position. Okay, and if it becomes tight and shortened, it rolls the pelvis, which then puts more strain on the lower back. So if we can do things to increase the mobility of the hip joint and stretch that hip flexor, it can help relieve lower back pain. I'm going to show you a way to do it that can really put a good stretch on the hip flexor and then also get some movement into the hip joint. It's a little bit more advanced than one where you're just on your knee, but I'll demonstrate it. And so you'll want like a chair or a couch, and then just if you don't feel confident in your balance, have another chair here, but you're simply just going to put your leg up like on the chair or on a couch, come forward, and then you're going to lunge down. And there's going to be a point where the stretch is so much that you can't lunge anymore, and you're going to feel a great stretch through your hip flexor and down into your quad. Okay, and so then you can hold that for 10 to 15 seconds and then do the other side. So again, what we're doing here is we're going to put the leg up on a couch or a chair. We're going to scooch forward some, we're going to hold on to the chair for balance, and then we're simply just going to lunge down, and you're going to feel a great stretch into that hip flexor. And if you're able to do this and feel confident enough to do it with the assistance of a chair, sometimes this will get an even greater stretch on that hip flexor compared to if we stretch a hip flexor standing up, or if we're on the ground on one knee. So give that a try. Hope it helps. Thanks for watching. This is Dr. Eric Lund, your Roseville neck and back pain relief chiropractor.